This is our hiker interview with Nicole Hikesalot. So, question one, what is your trail name and how did you get it?
My trail name is Deer Clapper, which was just a recent thing. And it came from Tom Walker from Following Walker's World and Senior Hiker 77 when we were out hiking in the Smoky Mountains last year. And at night I thought I heard bears walking around the tent, but it turns out it was deer. And I kept waking up, clapping my hands and yelling, "Go away, go away, go away!" And that's why I'm Deer Clapper.
Very good.
Tom Walker came up with that.
What state are you from?
Officially Indiana, the Hoosier state, but as you might be able to tell, I'm from Germany. I've been here since 1992, which has been a long time. Indiana, though, is my home state.
Okay. How did you get started backpacking or hiking?
When we moved out to Arizona for 1 year, we decided that we needed to do some serious backpacking, and our first backpacking hike ever was to go down into the Grand Canyon. So we picked up a bunch of stuff from Walmart and all the wrong gear and set out on one of the most difficult hikes ever to go to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. That was the first official backpacking hike that we ever did, and that was just, I don't know, 8 years ago.
I've heard that that's a challenging hike. Yeah. What is your favorite trail and why?
I would have to go with the John Muir Trail in the Sierra in California. So we did that section, a section hike. This is a long 200-mile trail that you can do. But we just did a section going from Agnew Meadows to Yosemite Valley twice, approximately 60 miles, and it was just beautiful.
What is your favorite food to eat on trail?
I do like my mushroom risotto dinners from Good To Go Meals. So I just really think it's delicious, and I add my mashed potato flakes into it to give it more consistency. That sounds kind of odd. Rice with mashed potatoes and mushrooms.
It sounds good.
And I do like having s'mores whenever I get a chance.
Those are good too. Yeah. What is your favorite season to go out in?
It would probably be fall and spring, just because the temperatures are much more comfortable than in the summer, and I just enjoy the cooler days and the fall colors in the fall. I love having a campfire in the fall.
Are you ultralight, and why or why not?
I'm definitely not ultralight. I'm improving my gear every year, and I'm aiming towards that eventually, but so far we are just so somewhere in the middle, and still got a long way to go to be ultralight. I do like my luxury items, so I always bring a fluffy pillow, a bigger one than I have to, and I bring my bears for the entertainment value, so yeah.
Do you tent or hammock, and what are you using now?
I never tried hammock camping actually. I would like to, but I just have been sticking with the tent just because the budget right now, so investing in more gear. Actually my next thing will be getting the what is that? The
duplex?
The duplex, that's on my list. I definitely want to save up for that, but I never tried any hammock camping. However, I would love to.
What is a piece of gear that you love?
I would have to go with my Big Agnes Air Core Ultra sleeping pad. They're insulated because it holds up very well. It's very durable, and I've been using it for many years. I'm a side sleeper, so that gives me all the cushioning that I need to sleep comfortably.
What is the weirdest encounter or experience that you've had on trail?
Oh gosh, that would have to be the bear encounter up at Pictured Rocks in Michigan. So, yeah, I mean, that was a crazy bear. It's not his fault, it's people's fault for leaving out food, you know, and trash, and the bears get habituated. So we had a bad experience up there with a bear that kept coming into camp, and that scared us, but we handled it, so it was okay. I just feel for the bear.
Yeah.
It's really important to leave no trace. I think people just don't do that, you know.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have those problems.
What is the scariest moment that you've had on trail?
That actually would be, I think, when we went up into the Smoky Mountains, and it rained the entire way up, and we were gaining quite a bit of elevation, up to 4,000 feet. And it was raining so bad that we got soaked, and by the time that we got there, we were completely drenched. It was still raining. It had cooled down significantly, and we were trying to put up camp in the rain because you have to put up your shelter to get dry.
Yeah.
But in the process of that, we got pretty cold. Tim had hypothermia, and
oh my goodness,
he couldn't sit down anymore. It's like his muscles shut down, and he told me, I can't sit, and he was shivering, and I was trying to get a warm dinner going and cooking a warm tea and giving that to him. And I told him, go in the tent, change, completely change, put on something dry and wait in there for me, and that helped. And I gave him the hot dinner and tea, and then he got under the covers, and that it took a long time for him to stop shivering. So that kind of scared me.
Yeah. Do you have any advice to people who are just getting started, or something that you wished you knew when you started backpacking?
I would have to say, if you're just starting out, I would definitely go with some budget options, just so you know, you can test it out for yourself. Don't overextend yourself at first. Pick a destination that's not too strenuous, and see how you like being out there, you know, and just if you like it, then slowly invest into better gear over time. And also, I think you should try out a solo hike and compare it to a group hike, and because a lot of times both can be a really great experience outdoors. I find that I enjoy both tremendously.
That's very good advice. And the last question goes to put a question on the back in Sharpie. Do you believe in Bigfoot? He wants to know.
Yes, and I can actually say that I have seen Bigfoot lurking out in the woods right behind me when I was making a fire in the Hoosier National Forest this winter. And I have a video on that, and when you zoom in, I mean, when you watch it on the big screen, you can see Bigfoot in the back lurking around looking for firewood.
Oh my goodness.
So there's just a shadow going by.
Oh my.
So I think I had a sighting.
Well, thank you so much for doing an interview with me. It has been wonderful meeting both of you.
Yes, I am so thankful that we got to finally get together here. Had a great time.
Absolutely. Guys, I'll put a link to Nicole's channel in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.